There's some hidden buffs that came along with the ward changes that we got yesterday, and we're revealing them in this video. And now that the war rewards are actually live in the game, are they better or worse? And get your hype level set to 10 because Drew is back, following up with some new Horsemen rumors. And it is Mailbag Monday, so we're answering all of your questions for the mailbag. So if you're ready for it, Valley Maniacs, find that like button, and let's go smash it!
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Valley Club. I am ValleyFlyin. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. Hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a great weekend. And if you are here for the first time, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. We got at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos every single week, including this one that we do every week, the Monday Mailbag. And if you want to leave a question for one of these that we do in the future, make sure you are a member of the Discord. Welcome back if you have already subscribed. We're talking all about your questions, the Mailbag. We got Drew back with some Horsemen rumors, but first, let's talk about these stealth buffs that some of these characters got as they were updated last night. The first comes with Elsa Bloodstone. If we look at this, she got this main buff here, claim death proof from any city targets before the attack, which helps them counter those dirty heroes for hire. Yeah, because on her ultimate, remember, characters killed by this attack cannot be revived, so very, very good counter. But what was not described in the blog post, and actually is still not described in her kit, is all the extra focus that she's getting with her ultimate. So if you look, nothing extra is about the focus there, but all this extra focus is very, very good, especially for characters that like to dodge a lot or that try to resist all this stuff a lot. So very, very good getting extra focus there. Not sure if a huge difference maker, but let's go back into the game and talk about the A-Force buff that got applied last night, and that was to Nico Minoru. Now this is not in the, this is actually in the game. Part of it is a game, but none of this was ascribed in the blog post. If we look at what her new passive does, also when a negative effect is applied to this character and any A-Force character, she's gonna have a 75% chance to generate ability energy for Jessica Jones. But if we go in game, there's one more thing that was not described in the blog post. If we go to her passive down here, on war offense, well, she's getting speed up to self and all A-Force allies, except it is not speed up to herself and all A-Force allies. It is to herself and all allies at this point. Now, I fully think that this is gonna get changed in the future, so I wouldn't go building up Nico Minoru based on this. But there's something else that happened last night, well, or that didn't happen last night. If we go all the way to the bottom of this blog post, and let me point out that the bottom of this blog post does not say something changed. It says Namor is supposed to get a base stat increase, except he didn't. That was supposed to be live in the game last night. It is not. We're not sure when all that stuff is gonna be live in the game, but let's go look at this. This stuff was supposed to be all live in the game last night, and some of it did not, but a lot of it is live right now. Let's go take a look at these rewards. So War Victory, it was updated. It's now gonna have more gold along rewards of T1 green ions, T2 blue ions, and T2 level 4 blue ions, except these level 4 blue ions are not for everybody. These T1 green ions are not for everybody. If we go into the league info and check out the rewards for winning and losing in Platinum 2, which is where I am, we're getting this gold, we're getting this war credits, the elite and the normal stuff. We're getting the level 1 blue, we're getting the level 4 blue, but no green. If we go down to under platinum though, if you're not in platinum yet, you're getting green ions, which is help get your backlog of characters, if you have a backlog of characters, up to that level 5, so you can equip that blue on them. And then you're getting this normal level 1 ions. So not until platinum do you get those level 4 ions, which everybody is gonna need. Let's go back to the blog post and see the ranking rewards for the season. Supposed to be getting a boost to all of the T4 materials. It did give a boost. I don't know if it's a net boost to what they took away, because they took away ABCs and T4s from the victory and defeat match screens. Now they're all in there, and it's kind of a wash. Some alliances are making out better, some alliances are making out worse, but I like the addition of these orange base and catalyst parts. If we go in game and see now that they're live, because last night when this was supposed to be live, it actually wasn't live. We got all this T4 material, the ABC, not ABCs, these are SPCs, and the different ABCs here. all that stuff is pretty good. I like that they did this. Now, I didn't like that they removed it from the victory screen. I understand why they did that, though. It is because they cannot catch the cheaters and they can't catch the shells. This was originally designed like this because of shell alliances. And if you weren't around when that was happening, basically you create a second account, you create a second alliance with all the members of your alliance with those starter accounts, and then you go into war so you could collect these victory rewards. You would go to that lower alliance, you just smash new alliances, and then you go back to your alliance which had those new accounts in there. It's been losing, and you go back to your normal alliance, and then all that stuff is built up based on war. A lot of hassle, but they did this reward structure to kind of combat that. And I think it does still combat that. The problem that I see, though, is that if you're switching alliances in the middle of a season, you're not going to get those victory and defeat match rewards like you previously did. Now you're gonna get it at the end of the season, which for a lot of alliances, like I said, is gonna be a wash, except if you're switching alliances during the middle of a season. Now, this Reddit post basically kind of described a few different perspectives here. It looks like we'll get less T4s. Some alliances will, but not always. This person said, I thought so for two at first, but after doing the math, this event mostly evens out. My alliance is Platinum 3. We're getting 35 T4s per match. So assuming we win all the awards, and that is a big assumption. Normally we're going 2-1 or 1-2 per week, and then that evens out per season. But 210 per season from the awards, 150 from the season rewards. Typically we got a total of 360. We got 355 with the new ranking, so it's mostly of a wash, except if you're not winning all your wars. So I guess that's a good thing that it's evening it out. You don't have to win or lose as much. Like I said, the big problem comes in if you're switching alliances. This person down here said, looks like a wash or a slight gain. My alliance is Platinum 1, getting 25. You get all the wins, that is 150, plus 110 for the 11 to 25 rewards, which is now 260. 11 to 25 is 265. So they had a net gain of 5. So looks about a wash. I'm liking that we're getting those augmented catalyst parts and those superior basic catalyst parts. Those are really good, but yeah, I just hope they do something about changing seasons in the middle of the award, which for most people won't make a difference, but for some people it'll make a big difference. But let's move on. It is now time for the mailbag questions, your mailbag questions. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. Hey, Valley, is the Bionic Avengers worth it to you? For me, they are. They're a good tech team. They're a better tech team than Doom and Kestrel and Lady Deathstrike and whatever 4th and 5th you're going in there with. They beat that team hands down. And they also have added value in that they're very good in the raids against certain teams like the Web Wars. They just smash them. War, they're very good in war. I think I said raids. They're also good in Cosmic Crucible against those teams as well. Plus, they're gonna have value later on for unlocking a death. They are one of the death unlock teams. So yeah, they have a lot of value for me. Plus, at the end of the day, this is a game that we play for fun. That's a very fun team to play with right now. I think a lot of that is because they're new, but they're fun. So yeah, for me, they're worth it. Why are offers much more for Canadians? For example, $25 US offers, $40 Canadian. That's more the exchange rate and normal taxes. I honestly am not sure. I thought it had to do with the exchange rate, but if the exchange rate is calculating some differences, that's much higher than not good. But some of these answers here may kind of explain that. Are they the same price in the game in the web store? And he says, yes, as far as I can see. Okay, so I'm wondering if the App Store charge additional fees, and that may be the case, because if they're the same in different regions in the web store, that means that Scopely's intended price is what they're showing on the web store, which means what you may see in the Apple store or the Android store, you know, there may be some added fees in there from Apple or Google in there. So that may explain it. Other than that, I'm not too sure. If someone's better at calculating currency exchanges on those stores, let me know, or why those prices are there. Let me know in the comments. But I'm guessing it's just the fees from those stores and the exchange rate added into there as well, maybe. All right, hey Valley, I'm currently stuck on the last global node of DD5 with 2 Sinisters and a Doom. I have 6 global tunes built up: Doom, Lady Deathstrike, Captain Sam, Wong, Agatha, and Emma, who is currently on the bench. I have not been able to take out one of the Sinisters before Doom does his ultimate, heals back up. Even under the best RNG, I was working on Maria before Maria and Sharon before the requirements for Apocalypse were announced, but I shifted to Darkhold. Do I suggest at least finish bringing up Sharon so I have an ability block on Doom, or is there another tactic that I can try with the tunes I have? Thanks for all the great content, and have a great one. So, unfortunately, I had Sharon in my first second, and I just completed my third run of that global section. We're trying to get through the rest of it so we can get that cool border. But yeah, or I would go in and test this for you. It's gonna take us a few more days to get through the rest of Dark Dimension 5 for our third run, but I had Sharon. That ability block was key. Now, one different strategy that I used, and shout out to Reminex for recommending this while I was streaming this node, instead of doing that special for Doom where he blows up all his bots, gets all that damage, the net damage, if you got a full team of Doom bots, just attacking that other Dr. Doom, it's gonna be a lot more. So when I would do my ultimate with my Dr. Doom, I would call those bots, I would get those extra turns, but I wouldn't do the special. And every time that special would come up, I would just keep either basing or ultimate with my Doom, and then basing with those Doom bots on their Doom, but their Doom did have an ability block from Sharon Carter, so that may be the key there. You could try doing some of the strategies like that with just Doom, using his bots, not blowing them up. But Lady Deathstrike does a good job of turn meter rewind. That may help. Captain Sam does a little turn meter rewind as well with some ability energy. But Wong does not do much. He protects a Darkhold very well. I think his opening turn and second turn, he has some good moves with long cooldowns. So if you don't have those set up, it's not gonna do a lot of damage. Doesn't have an ability block. Unless you get ability block from maybe one of their Sinisters and you transfer that with a Wong special to Dr. Doom, but could be very, very complicated and very RNG based. Agatha has some very good moves. She has a stun, but not a special, which you can't stun Doom. And Emma, probably a little better choice than Wong, in my opinion, just based on that speed that she gets. Or maybe not, because you do have Agatha, and Wong is going to protect Agatha. But I think Sharon is the way I would go. That is what I use, so that's what I would recommend. But if any of you guys were able to be this global node with a similar team, had a strategy, got stuck on that section, maybe didn't have an ability block and still managed to get through that global node, let me know, because I had an ability block both times and I can't go back and test it right now. Maybe in a few days after I get through that next section I could go back, but yeah, so this is a tough one. If it were me, I would go back and do Sharon because I know I could beat that very easily. I think Dormammu, maybe not Sharon herself, but Dormammu is worth putting that gear into Sharon and getting him, because Apocalypse, earliest, and probably gonna be around February or March, but the earliest that he can possibly be in Marvel Strike Force is December. So I think you're good using some teal on Sharon right now, brother. All right, hey Valley, what is your favorite shirt of the morning? I actually changed my shirt for this. I recorded this part of this previously. I changed my shirt. It is this shirt. I had a different shirt on. One of the reasons, I'm a big fan of the original Top Gun, which is why I made like a take of that logo on this shirt. And now that the Top Gun Maverick movie came out, this shirt has a little different meaning for me because I love that movie as well. So right now, this is my favorite shirt. And shameless plug, guys, if you want to get this shirt, there's a link to TeePublic in the description, so you can get this shirt and a bunch of other Valley merch on there, some different cool designs there. Yes, check it out. All right, Valley, I have a question about the silhouettes in the pictures in the first hidden photo, and a third hidden pic. The first one, Madam Web, like some, or do you pick Madam Web, like some rumors say, or will it be a different tune? All right, so a lot of the, what I'm seeing is based on this mini ball picture here, and Mini Ball's been pretty accurate with the rumors that he's been sharing with the community for the last few patches here. So I'm gonna go with this, what Mini Ball's saying, and he's suggesting Madam Web here. And that aligns with that first picture right next to Braun right there. The one that you're talking about next to Red Hulk, well, he is suggesting that one looks like Spider-Man 2099, which is what you're asking about in your comments. So I guess by default, I'm gonna go with the Mini Ball rumors. And then this one looks either like Freddy Krueger or it could be Spider Noir. And then we got Mr. Negative with that reworked Underworld team. Now, the confusing thing, I don't know what the hell this team would be for. If we look at this team, all the Web Wars previously have been bio. What do we need a bio team for? Probably not the raids. Are they gonna be another war team? Is this another Cosmic Crucible team? what is this team for? I'm not sure. We will see though. Let me hear your guesses in the comments, but I don't know what this team would be for, but I'm going to go with these mini ball rumors as far as what I'm going with as far as my guesses, because it's been pretty accurate in the past. All right, next question though. We are going Scopely refuses to make the new characters farmable. Is it worth taking reworked characters? I'm debating on Hulk and She-Hulk to 6 red. Now, I guess that would depend on your supply of silver and gold promotion credits. If you got a lot of them and you're just looking to use them on characters, these wouldn't be the worst characters to use them on. If you have some characters that are a little more prioritized as far as you need them and you don't have a lot of silver and gold promo credits, I would probably use them on the characters that you're going to use more. Again, these are good characters. You're going to want to build them up, but these are war horsemen characters, and you're going to use them in war, maybe a few other game modes, but they're going to be used in war, which is 3 times a week. And then for that apocalypse unlock, what you're going to do once. So that is what I see these teams for. That being said, I did have a lot of gold promo credits, and just because I like the Hulk, I upgraded my Hulk to 6 red stars. So that is what I did, but I'm not recommending that. If you have a lot of gold promo credits and you enjoy these characters and you really enjoy war, I think it's going to be worth it. If you are in short supply though, you may want to just keep saving those gold and silver promo credits, and hopefully the farmability situation improves and we can actually get some stars on the characters that we have red stars on. ValleyFlyin, do you think this new Gamma team will replace the Web Warriors in the raids, since even with my 840k Web Warriors, I struggle in a second Doom 3 bio node, boss node, nor can I do no problem. Also, I'm not sure what that means. All right, so let's answer this first question. Do I think they're gonna replace the Web Warriors, the Gamma team? Now, this question was asked on an Envoy call, and the devs that did the testing, I know there's some devs that actually do some testing in Scopely. I know not all does, but I know there's some that do. The ones that did the testing said these guys were not very good in the raids. Now, looking at their kits though, on paper, they look like they could be a viable team, maybe 1 or 2 nodes. What they said though is they weren't very good in the raids, so take that with a grain of salt. Scopely assessment of characters has not always been accurate, but they said that it wouldn't be good in the raids. Look at their kits though. It looks like, especially with that drain from Abomination, that insane kit that we saw from Red Hulk, looks like they'll be able to at least do a few of those nodes, at least with a hybrid team. At least Abomination with all that drain looks like he could be on some cool hybrid team. So I wouldn't replace your Web Warriors. The Web Warriors looks like that main team, unless there's something weird with these new spider team that's coming up. I still don't understand that team. All right, next question though, or next part of the question. Do you think Gamma team will take over Weapon X as the best war offense team, since Red Hulk seems to be a bit like Omega? Yeah, no question. They're supposed to be the best war offense team. They got a Scourge legendary. Omega Red is a really good legendary, but Scourge legendaries are a little different. So yeah, they're going to be the best war offense team. They're probably going to be the best war defense team as well. A lot of their tags are just for war that they have, so they're just going to be a great war team. I don't want to put Teal gear on this team since I already have Scarlet and Ghost at gear 16. I don't think you need to put gear on them right now. Eventually, you will. Once we get closer to that Apocalypse unlock, you will need to put gear on them so you can unlock Apocalypse. So right now, I don't think you need to put a lot of gear on them. I think they'll still be very, very good in war. I don't want to progress the Web Warriors to be for nothing. So I'm building them up later. I'm building them for Apocalypse. So again, I'm expecting the earliest December, more likely February or March for Apocalypse, but down the road I'm gonna build them. But right now I'm not gonna put too much on them, except Hulk. Hulk, we've already put that red star in him, but that's more for the future than anything. But yeah, eventually we'll build these guys up. I don't think you have to rush out and build them for the bio section of the Doom raids, and unless war is really, really important to you, I don't think you need to rush out and build them for war either. All right, hello, Valley. Do you think there are or plans to address the fact that many players have heavily invested in both resources and probably cash in making big war defense teams for the devs to nerf the crap out of them, rendering monetary and materials investment obsolete? Well, there's still a good war defense team, so I don't know if you could make like a legal argument there that they scammy, but that's kind of how these games are, these hero collector games. You know, the newer team is going to make the older team obsolete. The newer feature is going to make the older feature obsolete. In this case, the newer rewards makes those older war teams obsolete, and that's kind of how these games progress progress, you know? So I don't think they're gonna do anything. I think the next question is accurate. I'm sure their response will be, that's okay. They can invest in new ones as well and then repeat the cycle in a year or two. So I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. So hopefully War gets more fun with all these changes though. Let's say, you know, is just sacrificing a few of those teams, but hopefully that adds more fun in the long run. All right, is Victory Blueprint dead with the new war changes? Or I guess, more to the point, do I need to keep holding my war rewards in the mailbags as long as possible? Well, we all know this blog post is subject to change. This one from the month past and this one from this month. But at least according to this month's blog post, there's no Victory Blueprint here. If we go to the August blog post, they did have a Victory Blueprint as one of these main milestone events. If we go here though, there's nothing that is at least called Victory Blueprint. This one, Ethereal Arms, I don't know what that is. That could be like a different named Victory Blueprint. But at least according to this, and not so much the war changes, it looks like the Victory Blueprint is not returning this season. So I guess you're safe to reclaim your war rewards right now. The thing is, if it is one of these events and they're just calling it a different name, we're gonna get notice of it before, a little bit before in a blog post. So at that point, if one of these do turn out to be a Victory Blueprint with a different name or something that we would need to hoard our war rewards with, then at that point, save all your war rewards. But right now, doesn't look like you need to save your war rewards, at least with what we know right now, brother. All right, and hey, Valley, any rumors of potential new characters for Doom Raid skill team? I'm not sure about a new Doom Raid skill team, but there is a new team that has a rumor from our brother Drew making a second appearance in 2 videos. He is back. Let's go see what the latest rumors from brother Drew are.
Hello, Valormaniacs! I am Drew the Rumor Guy, and I am back with the hottest new rumors in Marvel Strike Force. Now, last week, I returned for my extended bender to share rumors of an Ultron rework and Sentry possibly coming to a Dark Avengers team. Well, those Dark Avenger rumors are gaining a little more traction because now I'm hearing Sentry and Dark Avengers may actually be a Death Horsemen team. Yes, the long-time rumors of an Angel or Archangel with the Excalibur team. And those are still the leading candidates, but the Dark Avengers, they are gaining some momentum, so don't lock in Excalibur as that 4th Horseman team just yet. And as far as traits for the next Horseman, my source says 1 class per Horseman, which Morgan Le Fay is a controller, Rogue, Protector, Red Hulk has that Brawler tag, which leaves Support and Blaster for Apocalypse and Death. Now, Apocalypse looks to be that support character, which means Death, whether it be Angel, Archangel, or Sentry, looks to be a blaster. And that is all I have for you today, Valley Club. Let me know which team you would prefer for that 4th Horseman team. And grab yourself a cold one because it is frothy time. But don't worry, I'll be back.
All right, Drew, Dark Avengers. And the rumors seem to be heating up. It seems like this team is coming. It does make sense. Now, I did not hear of Sentry before you mentioned that rumor last week. I did look him up. Let's go take a look at who this Sentry character is. Robert Reynolds. I wondered if he's related to Deadpool or not. Once the void left me, 2 angels came. Pulled me from the light to return to the chaotic room with the Maldarius flavors. I don't know if that's pronounced right. Flavors, but glorious, free of the eternity of my sadness and failure. I am reborn. I am life in death. And if we look at the teams, the affiliation and relationships here, we see he was a horseman of death, which would make sense. So at least the rumors right now, Angel, which I'm still hoping it's gonna be Angel because that makes the most sense. But if it's not Angel, at least it would be a Death character that was a Horseman of Death. And he is on that Dark Avengers team. Whether or not that team is a Horseman team or not, I am not sure. But at least what Drew's saying, Dark Avengers coming to Marvel Strike Force. Let me know your thoughts on that, guys. Would you want the Horseman team to be these Dark Avengers with Sentry and potentially Ultron? Or would you want the more traditional, the one that I want, the one that's more iconic in my childhood, that Excalibur team, at least because that team will have Angel or Archangel or someone. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I will see you guys next time. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. We do this Monday mailbag every single Monday, unless we push back to Tuesday or something like that. Leave your question in Discord if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Hey, give me that Hulk fist bump. Check me out on Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin, out.